Mhm. The networks that do not exhibit. It's not B. Okay, it has to be A. That's just what makes sense. Okay, so in the 1980s, many musicians and journalists in the English-speaking world began to draw attention to music from around the globe, such as Maba Kwanga from South Africa and Kwan Ho from Vietnam. Hey, yep, I read it. I was in an instant. Has to be A. There's no way it's not A. In an instant. Okay. Um, which choice most logically completes the text? A German theater practitioner believes that the theater should be illicit. Sure. Rather than intellectual than an emotional response from the audience, provoking action beyond the character. And also in an interrogation of patriarchy and colonism, encouraging them to. It's not A. It's either D or C. Mm, and there's a fact that I've done this question before. And since I've done this question before, I'm pretty sure it's C. D. Oh my gosh. It was between C and D. I said that too. Well, that's hindsight bias for you. Mm, why is it C and not D? Outside of the play. Oh, Germany. Dang it. Okay. Then it would have to be D. Okay. Dude, okay, so it's not the C had no basis. I just assumed it was C because it was evidence. Evidence which wasn't needed. Alright. And for centuries, the widespread acknowledgement of mm, was hindered by structure, emotion, and social behavior. Connecting the salute to a center for motivation and reward processing. It's not A. C. It's C. Yeah. I'm just studying Mars long. B. Nope. Other planets. Wait, other planets? That makes sense. It's probably D. Silica. B. I'm going B. It's D. I said between B and D. Paratha, Abraham? No. Should I put it in a different plate? It's okay. Can I take it later? Because it's I'm out. No, I'm not sure if I'll be full or not. High silica concentrations on Mars likely. Um, Go. Go. Leave me alone. Leave. Leave. No. D. Yep. Boom, boy. Boom, boy. Boom, boy. Algae living within the tissues of corals play a critical role in keeping corals in. Hey. Yup. Yup. A. Oh, I didn't see the correct answer, by the way. A will likely continue to be used primarily to observe objects. A. Oh, oh, I'm like that. Let me go get this to my dog. I'm back. At it again. Back at it again. Urbanism leads the choice. Oh shoot. Okay, my bad. Oh, I haven't done this one yet. So it's right here. Hmm. What is this called? Test masters math session 6 to 8. Is this one Steve? Having written the impassioned call to arms letter to the Spanish Americans in 1791, Peruvian intellectual Juan Pablo Descardo y Guzman is often considered the forerunner for the independence movements in Latin America, but Descardo's role in history would have remained insignificant if not for Venezuelan revolutionary Francisco de Miranda, who has handed the unpublished letter after Viscardo's death. Miranda not only helped circulate the letter, but his edits and footnotes to the text position Miranda as a central figure in the text creation. Which choice best states the main idea of the text? The original authorship of letter is disputed. It's not A. The majority of most eloquently stated arguments. It's not B. Miranda played a crucial role in influencing the. It's probably C. The letter to the Spanish Americans persuaded many people in Latin America. It's probably C. It's C. Nice. Oh, whoa. You're also doing pretty well. Okay. Many governments that regularly transfer money to individuals to provide supplemental income sources electronically, but other countries typically have distributed money. Researchers studied the introduction of in one such location and found that um, a different array of foods physical transfers. One potential explanation for this result is that individuals conceive of and allocate funds in physical money differently than they conceive of and allocate funds in electronic form. Would directly weaken the potential explanation. Recipients of electronic transfers typically spent their funds at a slower rate than. Okay, it's not a. Nearly every recipient of electronic transfer withdrew the entire amount in the after maybe B. You're saying B. Recipients of physical transfers tended to purchase food as frequently as frequently not C, so it's not A or C. Some recipients of physical transfers relative well others it finds it's B. It's B. Yeah, B. In Jane Austen's novel Mansfield Park, an almost imperceptible smile from potential suitor Henry Crawford causes the protagonist to blush. Her embarrassment grows when she suspects that he's aware of it. Um, in which uh, psychological trauma. C. Oh, C or D. It's C or D. In advances an interpretation of an Austen. Yeah, C or D. It describes a recurring theme in Austen's novels that it's a focus of. C makes sense. It provides a synopsis of an interaction about her mental state. Analysis summarized in the following sentence. It's D. D. Oh yeah. Text one, text two, text, okay. Influence the abundant. Okay. How would Congress differences in community diversity? I don't know. Mm, it's not compelling as a theory, regardless of any experimental data collected by. It's not B or A. It's C. C. Oh yeah. C. Yeah. Mm, well, scholars believe that While scholars believe many Mesoamerican cities influenced each other, direct evidence of such influence is difficult to ascertain. However, recent excavations in a sector of Tikal, Guatemala, unearthed a citadel that shows ref- com- oh dude, what? That shows precursors of C. B. Refinements. It might be A. Oh, wait, all of these work except D. Animosities towards Mesoamerican. A citadel that shows C. It's C. 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 Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fossils of the hominid been found. C. 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 Oh yeah. I, is widely regarded as a foundational figure in information theory. His most important paper, A Mathematical Theory of Communication, employed Bell Labs utilized a concept called a binary digit. Um, the amount of information in any signal and determine the fastest rate at which information could be transmitted, reliably decipherable. One of Robert Gallagher, one of Shannon's colleagues, said that the bit discovery and from it the whole communications revolution has sprung. Which choice best describes the overall structure of the text? It presents a theological concept, illustrates how the name of the theological concept has changed, and shows how the name has entered common usage. It's not A. It introduces a respected researcher, describes the aspect of his work, and suggests why his work is historically significant. B. Works and names a company where And it's not C. It's B. Yo. Alright. Um, Based on the text, how would the author of text one most likely respond to the discussion in text two? Films and television shows commonly include a long list of credits. Uh, um, film also. A. B is not correct. It's not C. It's A or D. It's D. Yo. Yeah. Deviations from the artist's signature techniques. Student under tutelage. It's not D. A. Hey, yo. Bro, I'm on a roll, bro. Dang, man. Dang. All right. Um, According to Indian economist and sociologist Radha Kamal Mukherjee, the Eurocentric concepts that inform early 20th century social scientific methods. For example, the idea that all social relations are reducible to struggles between individuals had little relevance for India, making social sciences more responsive to Indians' needs. Making the social sciences argued requiring constructing analytical categories informed by India's culture and ecological circumstances. Mukherjee thus proposed the communalist Indian village as the ideal model on which to base Indian economic and social policy. Overall structure of the text. It's not A. Uh, it's not B. It might be C. Uh, dear. It's C. Yeah. On a roll. On a roll. Okay, come on. Okay. Like the work of Ralph Ellison. Okay, wait. Based on the text, how the author of text most likely characterize the underlying claim in text one. Uh, in destabilizing the effect on literary form, the sermons in Morrison. No, wait. Like the work of when features scenes in which characters deliver sermons of such length and verbal dexterity for a time. The text exchanges the formal parameters of fiction for all those of oral literature. Given the many other echoes of Ellison in Morrison's novels, both in structure and in prose style, these scenes suggest Ellison's direct influence on Morrison. In destabilizing the effect uh, on literary form, the sermons in Morrison's works recalled those of Ellison's, yet literature by Black Americans abounds in moments who were in moments where interpolated speech erodes the division between oral and written forms that literature in English has traditionally observed. That literature in English has traditionally observed. Morrison's use of sermon is attributable not only to the influence of Ellison, but also okay. This here is really important. Morrison's use of sermon is attributable not only wait Ellison's direct influence on Morrison. Morrison's use of sermon is not attributable to the influence of Ellison. So including uses it's not A, it's not B, it's not C. It's not the okay. Wait, I did something wrong. I need to read it again. Um, in destabilizing effect on literary form, the sermons in Morrison's work recalled those in Ellison's. Oh, oh wait, community why externally imposed. It's not. It's not B. It's not C. Is it D? Because nothing else makes sense. Based on the text, how would the author of text 2 most likely characterize the underlying claim in text 1 as being indebted to the tradition resisting literary convention that D. D is what makes sense. A. Equivalent use of the sermon within a wider cultural context in which they wrote. Oh my gosh. Hmm, that makes sense. And D is incorrect. Unclear. Coherent meaning. Uh, coherent meaning. What does coherent mean in this context? Coherent meaning. Having clarity or intelligibility. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, D did not make sense when I read it. I just assumed it was D because nothing else made sense from my point of view. But A does make sense now that I think about it. Which is gonna happen because of hindsight bias. Um, Based on the text, how the author text to most likely respond to the assessment of Orlando presented in text one. To the assessment of Orlando presented in text one. Virginia Woolf's novel Orlando is an oddity within. Wait. Okay, it's an oddity within her body of work. Her other major novels consist mainly of scenes of everyday life and describe their characters' interior states in great detail, whereas through a series of fantastical events and considers its characters' psychology more superficially. Woolf herself sometimes regarded the novel as a minor work, even admitting that when she began it as a joke. Like most other great novel, portrays how people's memories inform their experience of the present. Like those works, it examines how people navigate social interaction, though it is a lighter in tone, more entertaining. Even this literary joke, nonetheless, engages seriously, uh, with the themes that motivated the four or five other novels by Woolf that achieved the status of literary classics. Text one, by conceding that we're best suited to serious novels, but it's not A. By agreeing that it's not B, it's C. It's C. It's C, and the correct answer is C. Oh my gosh, bro. Uh, Magnetic levitation. Maglev trains are suspended above a track by powerful electromagnets, reducing friction and thus allowing for much faster speeds. Though Maglev advocates uh, in the U.S. have long imagined these trains crisscrossing the country, their dreams remain unrealized. In fact, of the handful, it's A. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Iraqi artist Nazik al-Malaika, celebrated as the first Arabic poet to write in free verse, didn't reject traditional forms entirely. Her poem of no importance consists one of two nine stanzas and two 10-line stanzas and a standard number of syllables. Even in this superficially traditional work, uh, even in this traditional work, therefore was breaking. It's not C or D. Wait, celebrate as a first in free verse. Jet tradition forms entirely. A poem consists of two and a standard number of syllables. Superficially traditional work. It's not A. It doesn't make sense. It actually might be C. Oh, it's D. It's D. Oh, yo. I call that. Oh, wow. That's pretty insane that I called that. Okay. A 2017 study of sign language learners tested the role of iconicity, the similarity of a sign to the thing that it represents in language acquisition. The study found that the greater the iconicity of a sign, the more likely it was to have been learned. As a result, uh, no, C, granted, yeah. Okay, nice. Well, okay. Oh, this is now the researching question. That's okay. I don't need to practice these, but that's okay. Because it's good to get extra practice anyway. While researching a topic, a student has taken the following notes. The student wants to present the study's finding to an audience already familiar with thermal inversions. Which choice most effectively uses relevant information from the notes to accomplish this goal? Heat absorbing materials may reside in a planet's upper atmosphere. Thermal inversions. 25 gas giants. Heat absorbing metals. No, it's C. Findings. It's C. It's C. It has to be, yeah. That's what I said. To summarize a kelp highway hypothesis. I think that a coastal route. Scenarios known. It's B. Um, it's B. C. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Joyce introduces the kelp highway hypothesis but doesn't explain what it entails. Okay, so summarizes. So basically, what I learned from this is summarize. The student wants to summarize means they need to include specific details, which is cool. Tulip mania, the rapid rise and sudden fall of the price of tulip bulbs in the 17th century Amsterdam is often cited as an example of the perils of rampant market speculation. However, recent research has demonstrated that the episode was neither as frenzied nor as disastrous as the popular myth surrounding it. By contrast, therefore, therefore, nice. Um, summarize the study's findings. It's not a using mathematical models provides a study to better understand the working. It's not C. Where perception of odors form. Capture olfactory information at a given moment. It's D. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Students, where's my grammar in this? Do I have no grammar? Oh, I do have grammar. hmm The student wants to make and support a generalization about definition of an island. Yeah, I'm confused. D. Yeah, easy work, light work, no reaction. Light work, no reaction. Light work, no reaction. Okay. Seismologists Kathleen Yuan and Barbara Romas have proposed that magma fueling Iceland's more than the volcano system submerges from deep within Earth. Great depths involved nearly 3,000 kilometers mark Iceland's volcanoes as extreme outliers. Um, Consequently, many of Earth's volcanoes are fed by uh, A. A. Uh, So what I learned, even though I got this correct, I kind of shot because nothing else will work. But okay, so we learned that indeed is a transition used for elaborating this on the same idea. Something I did not know. And a student wants to make and support a generalization about the Alta conflict. Which choice most effectively uses relevant information from the notes to accomplish this goal? I think the Alta conflict. I'm an activist to block the construction of a dam on the to river in Norway. That's not a uh B. Oh, it might be B or C or D. Um. Okay, actually, it's not D because it's not a generalization. I just realized that. It's B. It's D. Conflict had a lasting impact. Evidence, the attention and protections. Oh, and support. Oh man, I didn't read this. Ah, support. Okay, I just didn't read the question correctly. That's fine. Using satellite remote sensing, Dr. Catherine Nakalembe, director of NASA's Harvest Africa initiative, gathers important data on crop health. Doesn't just compile the information, though. She also shares her findings with African farmers. Okay, so it can't be D. It can't be D or B. So it's A. Yeah, that one was kind of obvious. I saw the answer. Shoot. Okay, let's pretend I didn't see the answer. In paleontology, the term Elvis taxon gets applied to a newly identified living species that was once presumed to be extinct. Like an Elvis impersonator who might bear a striking resemblance to the late, an Elvis taxon is not the real thing. However, it is a misidentified look-alike. Mm, D. D. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.